Hi there, lovely people. This is the real mass of game grace of justice, truth and balance. And today I'm going to talk about the demolition that is going on um, at this time, at this juncture. And we all know that there is this bulldozer that has been going to demolish people's houses at Rai, Karyobagi, and this is because the reason to this is because the government is saying that the so-called land it belongs to the water and sewerage company, and they need to move. They need to move, but it's kind of disheartening and sad situation to see people being affected at this time where there is a cessation of movement around Nairobi metropolitan. Particularly at this time, you cannot move very easily. Even those people who can come to your rescue, maybe even having that trolley to carry your belongings, it's very hard. So the people there, the children, the mothers, and the old people there are left with no other option than to sleep in the cold in these makeshift tents. And this triggered me to come out today and request the people who have big chunks of rad, please, if you have big chunks of rad, please, this is the time to share. It is the time to share. Like I said, Mother Earth doesn't belong to anybody. Doesn't even those the rad we do sell doesn't even have the price tag. It's our wiggle which puts us to put price tags to this rad, and we all know that even in our African way, in our culture, we are not supposed to be selling that, as it is abomination. This is a very bad thing, but particularly because nowadays the rad has become an issue, and also it has become so an expensive commodity. This is why so many people are so much eager to do anything they can come and evict you for the sake of that rad. And like I said, we need to ban the sale of the rad. We need to ban completely the sale of the rad, because this is not the African way. This is not our way. As the way we came here, the way we were born, we found this rad the way it is, and at the same time, as the time comes when we are going to come to go out of this realm, we are going to leave Mother Earth the way it is. And if we keep on just uh, making red as a commodity which we can sell, then so many people are going to end up like they don't have anywhere to stay. So this is the precious time for anybody holding that big chalk of rad, that rad that you doesn't use, come out. We have so many people who are radless here in Kenya, especially those who are staying in the city center and the environment of the city center. There are so many people who are just languishing in those ghetto slums area where there is the space is limited, there is congestion, also sanitation is poor, and or even those kids who live there doesn't even have somewhere they can just pray. And also these places, we all know it's a hotspot for many crimes, like um, this is where the drug peddling do happens a lot, um, and also child trafficking. This is where most of the child traffickers target the children who are staying there, because they know by the way those ghettos are constructed, it's very hard to keep an eye over your child or to monitor the movement of your child. Also, prostitution is high there, and so many other crimes. So even I'm requesting the government, if you have flood out of Nairobi, please, this is the time we secure our people with pieces of land. At least somewhere they can just build one house for their own family is more than enough. Because even if we lift these curfews and lockdown, we are still going to experience the same problem these people have been experiencing. Actually, it's getting worse each and every day. It's getting worse as the way the the life is becoming expensive, and also it's the same way it's becoming unbearable for the people who are staying in this populated area. So this is the time for everyone, anyone out there who has a big chunk of land, who is holding the land, this is your time. This is your time to come out. Sharing is also caring. Give without minding whether you are giving it's your ad and what. Like I said, the rad doesn't have tags, it's mine. It should be sold. It doesn't have those tags. Those are the tags we have been putting, and we need to completely stop that. So I don't have anything to add. So thank you and have a lovely day.